Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. Fresh off the work day. What do you know, like I said in my last video today, a slow news day. You gotta look at these wrestling rumors out there that they put out there, seeing if they're just trying to write some stories to make sure that their sites can get some traffic flowing through them on these slow days when nothing is going on. I know that WWE ran a show, I believe it was in Chicago, if I read it right, but basically, unless, a guy like Swagger gets picked up for a DUI or something like that again, basically, nothing's really going to be coming out of these shows. Anybody who's of any importance is making sure they're on their best behavior. You don't want to get picked up during the holidays. Everybody's looking over the wire for all these Christmas parties and everything like that, so, you gotta watch your P's and Q's. But basically, the one thing that really, caught my attention was this John Cena versus Bray Wyatt main event for WrestleMania 30. I, like you, like a lot of people out there, love the Wyatts. Think they are an awesome storyline, an awesome everything, but Cena versus Wyatt at this point, this place, is a pay-per-view for a pay-per-view like Battleground. I can see a storyline, basically the same storyline that you ran at TLC with Daniel Bryan against the Wyatts, saying that he was trying to bring the monster out of Daniel Bryan. Maybe, they can do the same exact storyline that they did with Kane. Embrace the hate, Cena. These people boo you, they hate you, but you still walk out there with a smile and you wave and you high-five the little kids and you kiss the babies and all that stuff, and I'm going to embrace the monster in you, and you tease that Cena is being hypnotized by Wyatt and joining the clan, and then, you have the big pay-per-view reveal, he's not really with him, and he hits the attitude adjustment, maybe even have him, if you're really in a tough spot, you just rerun the whole angle of 2010, you have him lose some sort of match, he has to join up with the Wyatts, much like he did the Nexus, and he has to deliver the WWE title to Bray Wyatt. I know we've seen it. Wrestling loves to rewrite storylines because I know a lot of these writers don't know what the fuck they're doing. They see what worked once and they just want to do it again almost immediately. And but I don't know. I know this is New Orleans, and the Wyatts are supposed to come from this down south, backwoods sort of a kind of place, and maybe you work in, their home field advantage of being in New Orleans or something like that. Maybe you go down there and you film some vignettes with Cena and them, getting drugged through the cornfields or whatever they have down there and acting like they're going to cornhole them back behind something, but, I don't know how this works for WrestleMania. I think that, Bray Wyatt, Husky Harris, whatever the fuck you want to call him, IRS's kid, is a great talent. And, he's sort of in the wrong time, in the wrong place. I think if you would have had his body and his, shape and size, it really would have worked in the 80s. It would have worked, in those early 90 periods. I'm sure he could have found some sort of thing right there. And, he doesn't really fit Vince's new style of, WWE, where everybody has abs on top of abs. They got a 12-pack. They got, 24-inch pythons. I think that's why everybody loved Hogan back in the day, was these huge arms. And now 75% of the roster has these huge arms because they want to, please Vince and be that excellent bodybuilder that everybody else is out there. And it seems like FCW and NXT is just cookie-cuttering, these guys and just pushing them out, and they're all the same. Just like The Miz and Alex Riley, where you pair them up because they're two dudes that are exactly the same. And maybe that's why Riley has a whole bunch of talent, and right now he's being the announcer on Superstars. Always like that guy. Shout out to Alex Riley if you're out there. I don't know. Bad rumor, bad match, bad time, bad place. I think there will be a time for Bray when, maybe he can get up to that time and place, but no way. I mean, this guy is fresh off the paint. I mean, like, well, not really, because, he was, in WWE in 2010, 2011, and then he got sent back down for 2 years to work on this character and bring him up, but, I don't know. I don't think WrestleMania main event, John Cena against the Wyatts. Get Hogan on the phone. Pump him full of them steroids. Make him pass the wellness test. Get him in the ring. That's the pythons I want to see.